Morning, folks. Oh, we are yeah, man, it's connected to my phone. We are on our way to Ivan's for hopefully the final installment of our maintenance party series on getting Chris's HP2 running. So it is a beautiful Saturday morning. Everybody is still asleep at home here. And instead of doing yard work or riding my motorcycle, we're gonna head over to Ivan's and see if we can get Chris's HP2 back to life after more than a year of it being dead. So hopefully it all goes well. We made a quick stop at Mickey D's. Actually prefer their coffee to Tim Hortons. And now we're heading out to Ivan's Man Cave. So I live on the west end of the island of Montreal, and Ivan lives out in Vaudreuil, so we've got about a 20-minute drive out to Ivan's place. And man, it is a beautiful day, so I don't know how long we're going to be at Ivan's, but I wouldn't mind getting home and actually going for a ride. I don't see any other cars, so maybe I'm the first one at Ivan's. Let's head to the back. As you can see, there's no attached garage, and if you know Ivan, you know he loves his motorsports, so he would never buy a house without a garage, and that's why it's so cool. When you get into his backyard, you've got this little workshop back here. And this is something you just don't see in the suburbs out here in Montreal. So this is quite a little find. We have a full-size garage door. Morning.
Morning. You're already here. You're early.
Am I number one?
Yes. What time is it?
It's like 9:15.
9:15. You're super early.
Gotta get this beater running. So here you see the mighty HP2. And it's been about a year plus since it's run, so as you can see, it's been fully restored. So
even restored all the mud.
All the mud has been replaced that fell off. So apparently right now it needs the battery installed. A few little wires left to connect. I think that's the O2 sensor. But this jug is back together. So the problem here was that Chris had a crash. Knocked this jug pretty good, which broke off one of the lugs inside here for this bolt. So this piece had to go off to the machine shop to have that lug welded on and rethreaded. But in order to do that, we had to disconnect the cam chain. And then when we were reassembling it, the sprocket here had a little lug on it, and we tightened it when it was in the wrong position, which compressed that lug so it was no longer indexed and it would just spin. So that was bad. So that was fixed. The other item that was fixed was the broken bolts on the skid plate here. So it took a while for Ivan, actually. We all just stood around and watched while Ivan did that one. Drilled all that stuff out. And on the front end here, new headlight. Are these new too?
Yeah, these are new.
These are new.
Well, newer.
So that is a rare part because
new.
The beak, when you crash an HP2, this is the first thing to go. So there's not a lot of those around. And Chris took his suspension down to Stadium, which is a well-known suspension company here in Montreal. Had it cleaned up. Well, we still got a few loose bits.
We still have to do. I hope we bought them. The seals.
Oh, the seals on the front wheel, yeah.
But he forgot to
He said he
bring the
bought
seals.
them. He said the two seals were a low price of $60. And if you're not familiar with boxers, you can see here, that is the drive for the alternator. And up top is really a car-style alternator. So if Chris can drag himself out of bed, see if this baby can come back to life, and then Ivan, it'll be out of your garage
next spring.
This is not Tim Hortons coffee. It's good old Nespresso. And there's no maple syrup whiskey.
Well, there's a bit left.
Oh yeah, we still have the official...
But I said there'd probably
Coureur du Bois.
lack at some point.
So we're going Cuban.
Tax exempt, never paid taxes for this in Quebec.
Yeah, and I guess in the States, I don't think they can get Cuban rum.
Probably not. This came directly from Cuba. My parents brought it back.
stuff.
I forgot about it, and it's good in coffee. So let's try it out.
And then as a backup, I brought some Bushmills.
Because it is cold this morning. It's 3 degrees. So winter is coming.
This is the awesome players. We have loyalty cards at most rehab programs in the area. We're still waiting for Chris, so while we're waiting, we might as well take a little look around Ivan's man cave. So you've already seen the bar area. Little blasting cabinet. Some junk somebody left here. Got the new machine. I've actually seen this machine drill a hole in metal, so it was well worth the price. Little squishy machine. The official Awesome Players semi-sketch tire depot. Some weldage equipment. Nice rim, which can you see from this angle, customized. Our host drinking.
Not Timmy Ho.
No Timmy Ho's. Eventually, Chris showed up. $30? $30?
58.
58?
Now you know what you
Nice.
I should have gone to General Bearing. Except
Exactly.
I was.
You would have paid 7.
I know. I was lazy and I'm running behind.
Take the numbers off of
No,
them.
no, I've done it. That's where I buy them all the time. It's General
Okay.
Bearing. But they're not actually that cheap. Even at General Bearing, they're like $14 a piece or something. Whatever.
Between 14 and 30.
Yeah.
When
As Dave says, he thinks BMW's prices are getting cheaper. He went and dropped $330 on what was it?
$80 worth of parts.
And he felt like he got a good deal. So I guess
Well, that
the
was
sand they're using must be better.
They're using a finer sand in the lube these days. So we're gonna get this thing running today.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, either before or after you leave.
Either it's going to run or there's going to be some fireworks.
Either way, it's gonna be good video. See if
I did put it on the charge.
Well, it made
Last time.
What's his?
How many
Name's
voltaires?
We go 13 close.
Close enough. Ooh, and you got your official Awesome Players Jumpstarter lead still here.
Does it need some... Oh, boy, I think it needs some...
Some love? You should see the other one. This is the replacement.
That's
one
the good one?
This is the good one. I think I hit something here.
Yeah.
But we're all about recycling here.
So
Yep.
whoever wants to take a hammer to this and make
Ooh,
it
that sounds like a job for Riley.
Oh, some hemorrhage. Hemorrhage.
Oh.
make it somewhat. All right.
Oh, nope.
Loud.
Ah.
Put a rubber mat under it.
Yeah, we should put
Just
something
put
under it.
these two little things under it. At least.
Yeah, don't scratch the underside of the skid
No, it's
plate.
just to stop the loud.
Oh.
There you go. That's a bit better. Now it's the other way.
Mm.
Good enough.
Seems to need a little bit of a lifting on this side here.
Next time I buy one of these, I'm gonna have to get somebody to make it, and then I'll just get a carbon.
Look!
made
Oh,
over
right
and
there.
over again. That's pretty good. Good as new.
Beauty!
It's better to me.
Laser. You got a micrometer? I can check this?
Sure.
So the plan was to jack up the HP2 so that I could take the front wheel off and install the missing seals. And as a concurrent activity, Chris was going to try and get the cheap $45 battery he had bought installed. Now, is it going to lift the rear wheel off the ground or the front?
This is where we find out I bought the wrong battery again.
Motor. I think on Amazon.
No! It's okay, it landed on the lens.
I don't know why.
Would you like me to touch the screwdriver to the frame?
Yep.
Are we doing positive first? So I actually can. Wow.
No, you're not gonna get it. Wait. Okay, there. I think you got it.
Yeah. You. You. I'll let you snap it. I think you need a bigger screwdriver there, Jacques.
I know.
Let's see. Saturday night screwdriver.
The Fap-Off Super Range screwdriver.
Then it was time to install the new seals in Chris's front wheel.
Gonna watch Riley hit his thumb.
Oh, ow, ow. Man, that's not going in. Aren't these bearings supposed to turn? All right, it's good. You want grease in these?
Huh? Yes, please.
All right.
Whatever you normally do, do it.
I'm already doing what I normally do. Hitting it with a hammer. Man, that's sweet. Ooh, that's slurpy. So how long have you been using caramel as your bearing grease of choice? What is the torque setting?
No idea.
22?
Something like that.
10 mil.
This is the one where you get to break shit.
Don't scuff the electroplating.
We're supposed to bounce it, remember?
Oh yeah, we gotta bounce it. Yeah, you'll bounce it later.
We're supposed to bounce it before you tighten it.
It's gonna hit a bump eventually. You wanna bounce it? Does that actually do anything?
It does actually,
Yeah,
because
it
I had
does.
a weird creak in the front on the axle, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I just undid it.
Well, you know what? I would
bounced it.
tighten them, because if you don't tighten them, we'll forget, and we'll put it on the don't forget list.
Exactly. It's noted. What list?
I love the new headlight, man.
Looks a lot better than the Can-Tire Special.
Hey. Yeah, it does.
The Can-Tire Special worked.
It
This
worked,
is nice.
and at $17, it was a good deal.
It was. I'm gonna try not to break this one. I haven't had a whole lot of luck.
You're gonna crash backwards? I want to see that.
I busted.
This was when we found out that the battery Chris ordered was indeed too small, and we needed to make a spacer to fit underneath the clamp.
Nice angle.
It's aerodynamic. Start at blades.
What angle did you want on the end? 17 degrees?
Oh, fuck.
That's perfect.
That's nice. Whoa.
Do you have a file? That's only gonna take an hour to file that down.
Oh, no.
Ivan is a precision guy.
You have a lot of tires in the corner of your garage here.
Tell me
We
about
didn't
it.
want to have yet another ugly, rusty part on the HP2, so Ivan and I decided we would prime and paint the newly minted
Put a little hole
spacer.
in it. Always do surface prep on the parts you're going to paint.
Ooh, sniff it.
Not supposed to say that.
No, don't sniff it.
There are kids that are listening.
Don't
to
sniff it, kids.
I think it's perfect.
Yep. Yep.
Put the bouchon.
That smells. That's the good stuff. Is that chlorinated?
I don't know, but that's why I kept it, because it's the good stuff.
Yeah, CRC, man. Spare no expense. So we got to paint this part for Chris. It's a battery spacer. So, of course, we went with steel, because when you're near batteries, that's what you want, metal. But it's going to rust in 2 seconds, so we're heating it up, because we have to paint, let it dry, and give it 3 coats in the next 4 minutes.
I think it's hot enough.
Yep, be ready.
You paint, I hold.
Holy shit.
I think we can manage this in one. In one single coat.
Hit it with the gun. Dry it. Oh, that's chunky.
Maybe overheated it. It's like,
Oh, yeah, the paint's like on fire. I can't spray it while you're heating it?
no. It's for another day.
That is ugly. She went on thick. It's not even sticking. Oh well. Is it dry?
I don't know.
Nope.
Well, maybe let it cool down.
Is it? I don't even think it's hot. Is it hot? It's hot. Luckily, the paint is healing the burn mark. That's nice. That was weird. I think we should have painted it cold and then heated it.
Maybe.
Let's wipe it off and try again.
I don't know.
No? Is it drying? It's not even drying at all. No, I think we gotta take two. Ooh, I can still smell the brake clean. Is it coming clean? Yeah.
It's coming off like tar.
Yeah, but now it's been primed. It's gonna come off real good. All right, so I think we should paint it and then heat it. Okay, that's good. Now it's primed. That is primed to the max. Back to the paint booth. Read the directions.
Shake well.
Shake well. Oh, it says not to spray from 1 inch away. Here we go. Let's go. Distance here. Overlapping coats. Not covering very well.
Because we're not an inch away. It's gonna be too nice now.
Keep going, one more, and then we'll let it dry and we'll do a second coat. All right. That's way too nice. Yeah, okay, let's let that dry. Whoa. We're using the same capsule twice to make a nice rallongé. This time we'll try the Havana Club. Ooh, that's good.
It's good.
I think it's better than the whiskey.
The Havana Club?
Yep.
I must say, those Nespresso machines make a really good cup of coffee. Much better than the Keurig machine I have at home. Of course, as we were standing around drinking our coffee, we noticed that Chris was hunched over on the ground, and once again, we had forgotten we actually have a motorcycle lift.
Chris, why are you working down on the ground?
Because forgot this one on the lift.
The other way.
All the way. That's better.
I got my 3D printed clamp here. Done.
Safe. Better?
Better.
This is a step where I burn the paint off with the heat gun.
And we start over again.
Isn't this what this is meant for? Is paint stripping?
Paint drying.
Drying or?
Just get it hot so that it dries faster. But don't blister it. That's good. Too much.
Not too much?
It's good. Yep. Always dry it on the security tag of your hydrometer. We re-tap the 3 holes. Chris is very optimistic the bike's going to start. Ivan, what do you say? First try it starts?
I say one of the coils.
I will
is
not
gonna
comment
work.
on this.
It'll still run on 3
3
coils. I say it's going to start after cranking
12
very
times.
briefly. It's going to be like,
Yeah.
boom.
I think it's going to start right up. Put a bigger gob.
Whoa.
Loctite works with absence.
It's ready.
repair.
Oh, you shizzed it a lot now.
Well, it was a brand new tube.
It's
it got excited.
Over, yeah.
No, give her, man.
Bigger the gob, the better the job.
Yep. You're cross-contaminating those bolts. Now that bolt's been everywhere the other bolt's been.
What is that? It's now.
Isn't that the way it is nowadays in a gender-free?
You can't. Is it the bolt or they bolt?
Yeah, we can't say it's a male.
You
No,
can't
it's not
talk
a male
about any of
thread
this on
anymore.
camera. Yeah, you can't talk about this stuff.
Sure you can. We haven't come up with a policy yet. We all use the same washroom.
I assure you that the internet is going to come up with a policy on this for you.
I'm in the hole.
Sounds like Saturday night. That'll come out as beep.
Okay, I gotta jizz the other one. Where's the locking tight?
Shizzing.
We should do that on the other bolts on the covers and shit.
This needs a lot. This one has a lot of loose.
This is the low
But it's the one that's actually not aligned centered because it was drilled off centered. So you
half of the hole is half of a bolt.
Oh,
what do I do with it?
We drilled that one a little off center. That was a long time ago. Yeah.
I think we even drilled out one of the skid plate mounts.
Once before.
Just à côté, yeah? Like that, like so.
Yeah.
Yep. Snap it, back off a quarter turn.
There we go.
Beauty! BMW logo. In an effort to save on cups, we've been labeling our cups, so I thought I was being smart. And then I saw Ivan's cup.
You both put mine on it?
No, I have me and mine.
Mine.
Yes, the level of sophisticated humor here at the Awesome Players is pretty hard to get past. So we painted it. Ooh, let me get my shadow. Now we're going to try and get the heat shrink on it, as we don't want to wait for the paint to dry. Centered.
Nope.
Oh,
It's stuck.
stuck. That's sticky. All right.
Good enough.
Nice. That's going to look factory. We could write Turatech on it and sell it for $88.
Still soft enough.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's hot.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This one is not
Not
as...
quite long. No.
No.
It's an uncircumcised battery spacer.
You need to take the proper...
This is where we find out it won't fit now.
It's going to fit.
It's going to fit.
We may have to cut that thing off. What kind of fit?
Honeymoon fit.
So basically...
Doesn't get any better than
No,
that.
our measurement where we fudged...
was perfect for
Because when
Ivan's.
we added the shrink wrap now, it's totally snug as a bug in there, man. It's awesome.
Let's just see if the cover fits it though.
It's going to fit.
It's going to fit.
Perfect!
I don't know. Nope.
Come on.
It's too high.
No, push.
No, it's...
Can't be too high.
Well, put a bit of effort into it.
Uh-oh. Too high.
We should have only shrink wrapped 3 sides.
What do you mean it won't fit?
It's a little too high.
Oh.
No, we gotta make that smaller now. Cut the shrink wrap off
Cut
one
the shrink
side.
wrap off.
Shrink one side.
The shrink wrap looks good though.
It looks good, but let's take it off.
Yep.
Ivan, what are we doing?
Downsizing. It's called value engineering.
That's pretty
Hey,
thick.
that's thick shrink wrap. Okay, so
It would be a lot thinner if we would.
We can try one side if you want.
I want to try one side. You know,
Yeah.
we went through all this.
Trouble. So we're just unshrinking
The
one
paint
side.
is really good.
Oh man, look at that!
Well, now it's been primed, paint, and glued.
Hey, if we leave that side down, it'll stick to the battery.
It'll stick right to the battery.
It's on an upward angle.
It's on an angle. Yeah.
No,
No, one more side.
One more side.
79.
79.5 millimeters with a taper on the end of 7.3. 7 degrees.
All right, this is it, man. It's it. It's in.
no, it's too high.
No.
Oh, come on.
Come on, it's gonna go.
Positive.
There's some wiggle room in there.
No, it's like
Yeah, give her.
no, it's too high.
Mother sucker.
Because look, it's
Okay. Why didn't we just use that piece of plastic we had at the beginning?
I don't know.
This apparently was too short.
All right, here. Well, we eyeballed it. I'm gonna try and do better than that.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. That is factory. This is the first bris I've ever seen performed at the Awesome Players. Rabbi Ivan. Oh, and Chris's spacer is now a man. Or is that how it works?
to make it really nice and there we go.
Ooh. Yeah, this is taking longer than anything else today.
That is a nice spacer, though.
That is
It's taken
nice.
more time than putting a whole engine together.
Yep.
Yeah, but this spacer is going to live for the life of the bike
look at the
because every
piece
time
they
I buy
designed.
a $45 battery,
Like, look at the piece they designed to hold the battery. Like, there's more engineering and casting work went into that. And it could have just been a metal strap.
perfect. Fit.
Perfect?
Perfect.
I heard the air hiss out. That was a tight fit. It was like Norm Abrams did that one. No, that's not going anywhere, Bill.
First time.
Hey, I haven't seen that light.
I haven't seen that light before.
long time.
I'm worried now.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Ready? Oh.
Oh. Whoa! Hey! It works! Baby! You want to time the throttle?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we need to throttle that
Once it
thing.
gets hot.
Yeah. Not bad.
Okay, it hasn't run for over a year.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
What, keep both plugs?
Definitely has no throttle slack.
What's it at?
Way on your side. Not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Once it comes
actually
off
not
idle, idle's off. What's it supposed
Well,
to see?
idle is
It's supposed
the-
to be in the middle.
Oh, we should
Okay.
have brought the GS 911. The
911.
idle is controlled by the stepper motor,
Yeah.
and you can't do anything about that. Without...
Oh, you don't have the screws, eh?
No, it's the stepper motors. Then you have to sync that with the GS
Yeah.
911.
Well, at least you can sync it off idle.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just.
How do we loosen this? I never know.
I don't know,
what it is.
let's turn it off. It's getting hot. She's warm enough. Okay, there's the stepper motors. I heard them. They're working. Ooh. Fancy. Allen key head instead of slotted.
So, Chris is going to have to expand his tool
Toolkit.
kit selection because now he has a mix of
Torx.
Allen, Torx, Phillips,
Round.
round.
Vice grip.
And we never put the skid plate on.
Yep, skid plate time. So the decision
The
has
only
been
problem with
made
this
to
was,
change the
I think,
gas
yeah,
before we go any farther,
can
just
blow
because it's been in there a year and a bit. So instead of screwing around trying to do
Well,
the
we'll find
throttle
out if you
sync
put
and
the hose in
everything
there.
else, we're gonna try
we put
fresh
it on.
gas. There's no
Yeah,
air.
because
There's an arrow.
the sucky is this
It's
way.
from there.
Okay.
I think.
You think?
know.
Well, we'll
Sucky,
find
sucky.
out.
Work it.
I think it's the wrong way.
No, I feel
You feel pushing out?
Pushing or pulling?
pulling. This one's
Okay,
sucking.
wrong way.
Wrong one.
We're getting gas all over my bike
Oh,
and Ivan's floor.
That's gonna leave a clean spot on the bike.
There we go.
there we go.
Oh yeah.
Now we feel the suckage.
Okay, where's your fuel sender so I can knock it?
Got a rag?
Yep.
Right behind you. On there.
Keep it pumping, Bill. Ooh. Oh,
Oh,
No, you're not doing your job.
I'm filming. Okay, where's the low point?
Front.
Front?
No, right down there. Straight down.
Okay. This is where the explosion comes out.
See, wait. Success. All right.
All right.
uh-oh.
Good.
Okay, hold that.
I got her. Ooh,
There's
yeah.
some suckage.
Yep. Care to comment?
No. No comment. I think that's good.
Man, the ProbeMaster 9000 was a
Keep that on there
success.
permanently.
Yep. Chris has returned with gasoline,
Pizza.
bike fuel, people fuel. How many gigaliters did you get?
9.
9 liters?
Should take 11.
Yeah, so that's a little airspace.
I didn't want it to start overflowing on your floor.
Why not?
I was feeling gracious for a few minutes.
Thank you.
That's the good stuff. I think Petro Can's the only one that has 94.
the meat again because last time that's what everybody hogged on.
And this year-old gasoline was probably...
How's the new battery?
Man, I gotta tell you that UASA, the $185 UASA really makes a big difference.
Come on, this was 40 Canadian.
Yeah, I need 2 of them though.
$80.
80
Still
bucks
100 down.
You're still ahead. Come on, baby.
It's dead.
Okay, get the jumper leads. The official Awesome Players jumper system.
Let's see if my bike starts too. And then the extension is in here.
Oh, fancy.
Oh, it's all wet. I should maybe let this This has a sense of
is going to be really good.
it feels it's like, doesn't Jason do this kind of thing? Like let everything rot in
Moisture.
It's only been like that.
I would stop storing absorbent rags in there.
When did I break my leg? 13 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
13 weeks of moisture.
13 weeks of moisture. What could possibly...
Someone been coming out here and urinating on your bike for 13 weeks?
So close.
Okay. I'm going to see if my bike starts.
Yours will. You have a real battery.
Are we going to do this live?
Oh.
Come on, baby.
Lithium has to warm up.
Yeah. And it only goes one way, red to red.
They go together?
Red
They
to
don't-
red.
Yeah, but those don't go together.
They don't go. You gotta go the other way.
What?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Woo! Unbranching, baby.
Fucking awesome.
Nice.
This is the official Awesome Players jumper cable from
Now-
Awesome Player to Awesome Player.
We never give one to Chris. No.
No, because he doesn't bring it anyways.
Yeah.
Then we have if the Awesome Players, wait a minute. Brake lever, clutch lever,
And then if we have to jumpstart a non-member,
a non-member.
someone who has no member,
Then we have the Awesome Players
alligator
Alligator
to
clips.
awesome.
alligator to awesome.
Okay, this is the first annual
Okay.
Awesome Players,
It's
for
zero.
lack of a better name, suck off. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What are we?
All right.
We're zeroed?
We're zeroed.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Chris. Oh, Jesus. Suck steady. Oh, we got Riley sucks more.
Woo!
Riley sucks more.
Chris has been eliminated. You're up.
Oh, I'm up now.
There you go.
I'm undefeated. You gotta hold this.
Sterilize this with brake cleaner.
Someone hold the shizmack. All right, ready?
Here we go. Riley and Ivan.
Hold on. Ready? Go.
Oh, fuck. Riley's definitely been doing
You
a lot
suck,
worse.
man. Holy shit.
You've had practice.
Undefeated.
Okay, we have to ask Mark to make you a trophy now.
I don't even want to see what that looks like. Nice. Allen key. Torx.
Did you put the bolts for
Rusty. So this is the trick so that your fork guard does
Doesn't
not
shred.
burn a hole through your neoprene socky.
And I guess we'll just put it right.
Is you put a big
You
zip
have to
tie.
have, that has to be
I know,
inside.
I know, I'm
You have
gonna
to
rotate it.
Just rotate it.
So now, the head of our zip tie is going to create a little space between the fork slider. And this is what the good folks at Stadium Suspension recommended. You need longer stroke?
Longer.
Okay, we got a bent front skid plate mount.
have to be that high, just higher than what you got.
It's about a 1/2 inch out of whack. So instead of hitting it with a hammer,
It's either just going to just
We're
fly
gonna
off
send
into
it
the GoPro
flying.
or send it right into my
well, I
face.
hope it hits the GoPro because I don't have eye protection.
There we go. Bending.
Getting straighter.
Not even a ton of pressure. Come on. What is
Yeah, but
this?
So it's going to bounce back. You got to overstretch it.
Oh,
More?
nice.
More,
Yep,
huh?
more. Yep, more.
Snap.
And then when you hear a snap, ease off.
Engage safety squints.
Okay, I think it's good.
It's good.
Is it flat edge?
Oh, look at that.
Look, flat
Wow.
edge.
Flat. Precision.
All right, now bend
Nice.
it the other way.
How about the other direction? Oh, the other direction. Curvage.
It's
Okay.
arrow. It's for when you're going across
Yeah.
water. It just like a boat. I'm not worried.
Something's happening.
Yeah. Safety squints.
I'm squinting.
Oh,
Too much.
Uh-oh. Okay, I think we should stop. Oh, yeah.
slightly.
Now it's a little the other way, but
It's got a twist to the front,
That's not.
that's good. Enough.
but the
Okay, pull that backer out. Went through. Okay, good. Done Z.
Hold on, I need the set. Okay, go. Ooh, the fluid film is making it
butter.
beautifully through the magic of lanolin. Bolt was too long. So we got the HP2 fired up. We got the skid plate on. We're gonna put some air in the tires, and then Chris is gonna take it for a ride. The only thing it's missing is the seat.
Fucking thing weighs a ton.
It's running nice. That thing is definitely running smoother than it's running a long
Running really,
time.
really good. Just like
It always sounded so clanky.
needs
so-
the Italian tune-up.
Needs an
a bit.
Italian tune-up and it'll be good to go.
So the fresh gas, I think, made a difference.
Fresh gas and
Maybe
Needs
plugs,
to-
spark
needs to
plugs,
run.
and and those coils, maybe.
sounds good, man.
Sounds great. No
Nice
popping,
and smooth, no popping.
no stumbling.
No, she's a beauty. All right, put it back in the shed. Till next year.
The air shock is a little.
You think? Yeah. Need a little air in the shock, but she's good to
I
go.
gotta say the front feels
Front feels good.
better though.
Your new stadiums. Man, it sounded good when you were going around. So if you are interested in free motorcycle storage and free mechanical services, just come down to Ivan's.
Sure. Bring beer.
No HP2 video is complete without Chris pumping. Pump it, Bill.
Have you ever tried to do this?
Nope. I have a real motorcycle.
And that was it, folks. The odyssey of the broken HP2 had finally come to a successful conclusion. Once again, thanks for watching. I know this turned into a 4-part series on getting Chris's bike running. But I gotta say, even though it was a bit of a pain in the butt, I think we all ended up having a good time. And we learned quite a bit about the HP2 and just bikes in general, I think, through this whole process. Once again, if you'd like to drop us a line, please leave us a comment here on YouTube, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and then you'll know when we have another video coming out, and you'll get that notification if you click on the little alarm bell. Head over to Facebook if you want to chat with us there as well. And it's also a nice place if you want to share some of your adventures with us. And if you head over to awesomeplayers.com, you can buy one of our stickers to cover up those unsightly scratches you're bound to accumulate if you take your bike off-road. And now we're also selling our embroidered patches. So once again, thanks for watching another small adventure of the Awesome Players Off-Road Motorcycle Club.